ashamed of her breasts that she lets a Machiavellian psychopath cut them off.
How dare you?
But I was not a member of the IRA.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and get out of that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
Big Mike il capo.
Gran Mikey el jefe บิ๊กไมค์ต่อชีฟมิกไมค์และหัวหน้า
Big Mike and the Chief.
Sorry about that.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you
hello,
getting
hello,
on?
hello.
How you getting on?
Oh, big Jesus. Welcome to Big Mike and the Chief. And we have a very special guest. Our first ever biological woman.
Cat.
A lady. I mean, that's quite far, but
Yes.
Yeah.
I know why. I mean, I feel honoured, but why not?
Well,
Well,
we have a mistrust of biological women.
I know that Rob mistrusts them, but you?
right. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm more afraid of them. I
Right.
don't know what they want with me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm
but
worried they'll come on here and try and turn me. You know.
Yes.
And I don't want
That's
that.
exactly
you know.
why I've accepted
That's
this
why
offer.
you're here. Okay.
Like
all right. Well,
you
we'll
know,
see how the episode goes.
Gabi Mohanty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Mohanty, she for a solid year in Berlin
Yeah.
aggressively tried to turn Rob straight.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, and she would grab my tits
your-
and my belly and everything. Yeah, and
Wow.
it was
And that just puts you off women even more,
well,
right?
yeah, she was saying, you know, like white people don't have problems.
Yeah.
In the meantime, she'd be sexually assaulting me every time she. Yeah. No.
And you were like best friends.
Yeah. So you know,
Sure, that's one way to have a friendship, you know.
it is. Yeah, maybe
be
it's just-
molested.
maybe it's a cultural thing. I don't know, but
They're a
yeah.
handsy people, the Indians.
I do not want to get cancelled in the first 5 minutes of this fucking
Listen,
podcast.
you
okay?
came on-
You guys fucking set me up.
No, you came on the
Listen.
wrong podcast. If you're, I was about to do an Indian voice there, and I was like, you know, yeah, I was about to go full Mohanty there, but
I think you're
yeah.
allowed to do an Indian voice if it's imitating a specific person that's your friend.
Oh, okay.
So if you do, hello Rob, I am Gabi. Then
we go.
No,
Yeah,
but
here
no,
we go,
but that's,
yeah.
but that's allowed if you're like, I am Mohanty.
I am Mohanty.
Because we know her.
Yes.
And we're friends, and she's molested Rob, so he.
That's a payback.
It's
Payback.
payback.
Payback,
Yeah,
yeah.
He owes her one. But you, then, on the other hand, you're not Indian at all.
No.
No.
You're the complete opposite.
Yes.
Am I? Is that enough?
You're from the land where there's no Indians.
No, there is no Indians. There's nobody, just Polish people, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Polish now. That's
And
far from
Ukrainians,
ideal.
of course. We have a lot of Ukrainians.
Do you have a lot of Ukrainians in there now?
Yeah.
Jeez, we've a fair few of them now rattling around Ireland
Yeah.
as well.
Did you hear about the riots in Dublin?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I missed them. I was there like 2 weeks before that.
Yeah.
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 You would love that. Big Berlin head and you're like,
ready.
dropping an XC tablet, setting
Yeah.
an old car on fire.
Yeah. They were. I think they were inspired by the. So obviously Poland now is well known for its accepting
Popes.
of its popes.
It's well, sure wasn't John Paul II the Polish goalkeeper?
Oh, yes. I hear
Polish goalkeeper.
He was a Polish goalkeeper. He was, yeah. And
For
the-
all the pedophilia at church, yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
He caught the children. And
he wasn't letting anyone catch a pedo. He
Right,
was like,
okay.
Right.
So Poland is a notoriously accepting country of homosexuality.
Of
and
homophobia, yes. That's
of
one of our values,
homophobia,
yes.
Yeah. And I remember there we went to Poland there to do a gig with the extremely talented Kurosh Mohibian. And
You went to Auschwitz,
and
Chief.
I did go to. Have you been to Auschwitz?
Yes, actually 3 times. I would always recommend
You
it to
loved
my
it?
friends. I mean,
Were you doing a gig
in
there?
way, yes.
Yeah.
We're doing a gig
Three
in
times.
Auschwitz.
It's
Yeah,
not
it was great,
Disneyland,
yeah.
Cat.
I've been to this like
fuck
twice.
you have a
Auschwitz
fucking-
3 times.
She did with her
Jesus Christ.
popcorn.
Do you have a
and
loyalty
everything.
card? Do you?
Highly recommend.
Yeah. God damn it! But yeah, we did a gig there now. And
In Auschwitz.
No, not
No,
in
okay.
Auschwitz. No, I tried to have the gig in Auschwitz, but they
You
weren't.
tried to get the crowd
they weren't-
going in Auschwitz, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Who
Yeah,
was drinking.
I was trying some new material, and they weren't having any of it. But I was there with the biggest hack in Europe, Kurosh Mohibian. Who else was there? Maya. And
Oh Maya.
and Dio,
Mama
Mio
Maya.
Maya, and Dio now was the only black fella
In
as
Poland,
far
in the
as
entire country,
in
yes.
the entire country at the time. I
Don't take
think.
the only
yes.
black fella and stop and hold your mic like it's a kiosk.
Oh,
like you're
stop
about
that
to
now.
start.
Stop that now.
Come on
Oh,
now.
Okay, but anyway, he was the only black. He was getting stares now, like
Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven. He was getting eyeballed, and yeah. So
That's
what
not even
do you
too
have
bad
to
because it was a big city as well. So they're kind of more used to it because they have a lot of tourists. But like, go to a small town and
Yeah.
What would happen then?
Well,
Oh well.
Cat will get out with
Lynching,
the bag.
yes.
Yeah, a lynching. Ooh, there we go.
In the Mick lynching. So in the small towns in Poland, that's where you're from.
Yes, I'm from a shithole, yes.
Oh,
Tiny
yeah.
village.
What's it called?
People always ask, like, oh, is it beautiful? I'm like, no, it's in a polluted coal mining district that, will fuck up your lungs after being there
Okay.
for a week.
Are your lungs? And sure, you still have lung problems, do you?
No, I quit smoking now, so.
Did you?
Cigarettes.
You're a good girl.
Still smoking meth.
You're still.
Yes. That's
You're
why I
still
have
on the
fake
crack,
teeth,
Right,
yes.
okay, yeah.
Oh fuck! But you quit smoke fags, but you're vaping drugs now.
No. I wouldn't go that far. I just dib and dab sometimes.
Dib and dab. I think that was the name of Ant and Dec's children, is it? Dib and dab.
Dab, yeah. I thought they were like a puppet duo on RTE, but so you did ayahuasca.
I did ayahuasca, yes, in Peru this year.
You went
I thought you did it in Kilkenny.
No, that was something else. I did Iboga in Kilkenny, but my
Ebola?
spiritual Iboga.
Iboga.
Yeah.
Jesus, mother of God.
I started my spiritual journey.
What's Iboga? Is that where you?
Guys,
Is that where you
let me
lick
tell
Mike's
you.
dad's foot? Is that what you do Iboga? Is it?
No, Ebola. It's kind of some kind of a first cousin to Ebola, is it? It's,
Yes.
You kind of huffed some
Right,
sort of a
yeah.
disease, an Asian disease.
Ebola Cheerios, but so you went to, so you went to Peru.
Yes, in January, yes.
Okay, were you doing a gig?
No, I know
No.
in Peru. No.
Okay,
I
right.
mean, so I did ayahuasca there.
Yeah.
So that's like, hallucinogenic you take with the shamans and stuff, and you vomit and shit yourself. All
Right.
the
Did you
fun.
shit yourself, Kat?
No, I got diarrhea
Come on now.
mid trip, but I was too high to go to the toilet, so I just tried to hold it in. Which, of course, it's an ego lesson. You should
Yeah.
let go and just
Let
shit
go of everything.
yourself.
Yeah.
But I was just holding it in for like an hour, and it was like traumatic. Like,
Did they give you a nappy or anything?
no, but the next one I did, I bought a nappy.
Right. Yeah.
I did one in Berlin in May, and then I went to a pharmacy, and I was like, "Hey, can I have a nappy?" And he's like, "For baby," and I was like, "No, for an adult." And he's like, "For grandpa." And I
Right,
was like,
okay.
"No, for me." And I
Yeah.
was like, "This is not for pee. It has to be very
poo.
absorbent."
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he gave me different models. They were like, this one you like slide on,
Yeah.
and it's like it's more movable. But then
Okay.
there was one that you wrap around you,
Okay.
and that's like really absorbent, but
Those are
it
the ones
doesn't
I
move
wear, yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my arse at this stage is,
Yeah.
it's like
It's like Beirut.
it's like
It's like
it's like a bag of leaves that hasn't been tied.
Absolutely.
I
my
should have just
short,
borrowed yours.
It's like
then.
Kosovo.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you did ayahuasca.
So you did
I didn't-
ayahuasca now, and in Peru, and was that you're surely the only Polish person that's ever done ayahuasca.
Probably, actually. I mean, mostly Americans were there, but it was also during the time of Peru had like uprising, the government and stuff.
Oh,
It
there
was
was
like
an uprising.
Yes.
You weren't involved, though, were you?
No, I arrived right after it finished. We always get a bad rep, Polish people, honestly.
You went up and
Everywhere
wound
you-
them all up.
Everywhere you go, there's riots.
Right, fuck's sake, Kat.
Dublin, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
True, yeah. I
Fucking
just
hell.
leave a really lasting impression.
You
you
came into
Yeah.
Dublin, you wound everyone up. Everyone's like, fucking Kat said the immigrants were fucking were taking our jobs.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
so you were perusing.
You were
know? I was
perusing.
perusing, indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're there and you're in nature. You're with a shaman. Was it a Peruvian fella?
Yes. There was two, actually. They were like, walking around, singing crazy songs and like spitting on you with some like weird liquid.
Spitting on you?
Yeah.
Because
Did
you're
you like-
Polish.
Did you do a COVID? Did they do a COVID test before they
Fuck's
fucking?
sake.
No.
That's rotten. They were just hawking into fucking...
Right. Yeah.
Jesus
And
Christ.
it's like $1,000. Boom.
Right. £1,000.
$1,000, yes, for a 3-day retreat.
To get spat on.
to
yes.
get spat on and shit yourself.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ, I've been charging.
Worth
Too little.
every dollar.
No, like, don't get me wrong, I've spit on Polish women before, but not after they'd paid me.
Yeah, just on the street.
It's a very niche kink I have, yes.
Yeah, but so you were there anyway. They give you a load of ayahuasca. What did you find out about yourself? Because you believed yourself. Do you still? Is this a thing? You believe yourself to be a cat?
Yes, that's exactly it. I actually just changed for this podcast. And normally I wear a full suit of a cat. That's
like
my
Catwoman. Yes.
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 Oh, I was
yeah.
thinking about a fairy one, not like a sexy leather one. I'm more like actual ears. And
Yes.
You saw that guy
Fur.
who paid like thousands of dollars to look like a dog.
Oh,
He was wearing like a full suit and walking around the streets because he identified as a dog. And
go away.
yeah.
Is that Adam Shore from the Two Jews? Is that?
Was that I'm sure from the Two Jews?
No, maybe. I
Well,
don't
he
know.
does look like a dog. I don't think it's on
does, like a-
purpose.
like a bulldog. Yeah.
No, but there was a. So because I know isn't there a thing called you're a like furries,
Furry.
where they like to
Yes.
dress up as a dog and then
Yeah.
and have sex with a seal or something.
Yeah, well, this
I mean,
get
it's
up
better-
is you're kind of halfway there with the.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
I guess
yeah.
it's better to dress up and have sex with consensual adults than people who just fuck animals. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't know you guys Irish. I know you guys
No.
have a history, but
Well,
Of
my,
what, a fucking animal?
sheep shagging, no?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
wow.
well, that's
It's you come from a farming family.
listen. There's a time you're on the farm and a need comes over you in the middle of the night, and you find yourself roaming down the fields, and
Yeah.
whatever you find warm that you can put your willy in, you put it in.
Yeah, the Roman Empire.
But absolutely.
yeah.
But,
the-
but what I would say is this, and this has always been my my moral question on it. Mm-hmm. Is it wrong if they come too? If the animal also comes?
Okay, cancelled at minute 12.
Right.
I am.
No, but I'm
no,
serious. But
listen.
you're hardly like, what are you going to do? Lock me up for giving
Yeah.
a young squirrel the night of its life?
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I see.
yeah.
Because I made a cat. I made a
I
cow.
made someone come. You made the cow come.
A cow. I haven't mastered
Yeah.
the human female.
How do you
but
know
a
they
Out
came?
of every
Huh?
other.
How do you know they came?
because I felt it. You know when say
You felt it. Oh my god, I've heard so many guys saying I felt it, and I'm like, oh, did you now? Fucking
Right.
delusional.
Right.
Mike Rice knows every time he makes a cow come.
no,
Yeah.
but so do you know like when when a female orgasms.
Yes.
Have you? I
Tell
don't.
me more.
Now I don't. I haven't done a deep dive into you. Whether or not you're
careful.
someone who likes to come. Well, that's
Rob did.
I mean,
though,
I was,
already.
I was waiting outside there for 20 minutes. I was like, what are they doing there? You know?
He's taking a deep dive. He's doing a lot of research there on the couch. No, but
Why not do it now?
yeah.
yeah.
Come on,
these-
turn off
these
the
I'll
cameras.
turn off the cameras there. I'll play the harp. Oh no,
Yeah.
where's Canny's harp? Oh,
You
there.
do look like a dog. And I've said that before.
Come on now.
You look like a little red setter.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You look like we
the
stick
bus
you on
iron.
the side of a bus iron bus. And,
Yeah, I know. No one will get on that bus. But anyway.
But what I was going to say to you, would you, historically now, would you have no bother coming, or is that a kind of a thing that's hard to do, or there's a big code to get it done or anything? Do you know what I mean?
No, I didn't understand the word you said just now. That's your accent.
He's asking,
Remember,
have you-
I'm Polish.
No.
so do you? He's asking you now. Do you?
Maybe,
Of a-
maybe I don't want to understand the question. Is
Yeah,
that right?
maybe,
Maybe
maybe.
my
Of a
brain is
Sunday
protect-
morning, the sun is out, the flowers are blooming, the birds are singing in the sky, and you've decided to have a roam down to the bottom of the garden and have a rummage for nuts. Would you be able to? Would you orgasm regularly, or is it difficult?
Depends. Self-orgasm, I can achieve in 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Maybe 30, yeah.
Really?
Here, I have a stopwatch here.
I didn't bring my tools, guys. I need my tools.
Your tools.
Yeah.
Actually, needs an old
Meas-
wrench.
There's a measuring tape up there.
An old wrench or an old vice
This
grips.
little wet
Yeah,
towel.
there's a towel there ready for you there.
An old sand and drill.
Right.
No, but so what
We're-
I'm saying is this. But when do you know when you actually come? Because obviously, women, you've faked orgasms before?
Oh, of
I think.
course, yes, yes.
Can you give it any chance? You remember like Meg Ryan in When
Yes,
Harry Met Sally?
yes,
Can
of
you give
course.
us any kind of a rendition?
Yes, give me one
of a
second. Let me
fake-
get into
Yeah,
Rob.
yeah,
I'm going to do it to Rob, okay?
yeah. Do it to Rob.
Okay.
Rob, look me in the eyes deeply.
Just let it run for the hills if he sees a woman come.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Oh.
It's
That's
very
all you have to
believable,
do.
right?
That was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because that seemed guttural and Polish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
Right. Yeah. It's the racism was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was coming out of you there.
Sometimes
Was-
you just cough. I
Right.
came.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
Was it? Right.
And then
So
spit on the side.
fuck up a big bit
Yeah.
of phlegm. Oh Jesus! I squirted.
that must have been tricky during the pandemic. But the
Yes.
so
No,
So
but my
we-
point, I had a point here, and it was a very good point, is that when I made that, because you said, how did I know
Oh,
I
yes,
made
the
this
cow,
cow
the
come?
cow.
And how
Is
I...
that your girlfriend's name?
Huh?
Oh, you
dog!
dirty dog!
Catnip.
Catnip.
I mean, I knew we shouldn't have brought a
Yeah.
Pole onto this
Yeah,
show.
I know.
There you
Yeah,
go.
my
A nasty
God.
Polish scorpion
Yeah.
You'll
woman.
be jobless soon, guys.
Scorpion woman.
I can't believe what we've let into our home.
Oh dear God.
No, I don't know. My girlfriend's name is not a cow.
It's
Good.
just a nickname. I get it.
It's a it's a little nickname. I say, get me a coffee, cow.
Yeah.
No, but so this cow that I make up, so I knew it came because, see, you couldn't fake now. I'd know she was faking because it's the tremble. You feel
Right.
that their body, do you know,
But there's a little,
there's a little shake.
Do you think that we can fake the tremble either?
Have you been faking the tremble? Oh, you dirty dog!
Dear
Ah,
God.
shit.
The old fucking.
fuck. All right.
the
No,
old-
I might. The cow might affect it.
Right. That's the old.
100%. She was just like, get off me.
You do
Right.
the old the Michael J. Fox. That's what you do. The little
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali. The Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Lad.
Right.
Yes,
That
we're
man
ignoring
has had,
it.
That man has had. He's not pretending to come. That's a.
Is he? No. Is that what he?
No, Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's, doesn't he? He's
Ah.
not there pretending to fucking
Oh, I
jizz
thought
all
he
the
was
time.
pretending to come the whole time.
And you thought
right.
Muhammad Ali was up there pretending to jizz?
Yeah. So that
Chief.
that was the secret.
Do you do the tremble as well?
Huh? No, but see, I definitely have pretended though to ejaculate at
Yeah,
different
I've seen it
times in my
happen,
life.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want my father to think he couldn't do it.
What a good
want-
son you are.
Yeah.
What? And then I get a little bit of whipped cream and I throw it.
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
it into his face.
Right. So you're
And
the
that's a
cat.
Christmas morning.
Right. So you're
Yeah.
the cat. You're the cat who got the cream.
The cat who got
So-
the cream.
But you're now.
Catatonic.
You also enjoy the company of ladies.
Yes.
Yes. So
yes.
get that painting down there before Kat starts getting.
Oh
ideas.
Jesus!
Oh, yes,
Jesus
very
Christ
sexy.
almighty,
Do you
yeah.
like that?
We got that just for you. But
Did you find out you're bisexual in Peru on ayahuasca?
No.
No.
No. I found out other things.
You found
Bisexual. I mean, I guess I've started experimenting when in my 20s already.
right.
The first person I actually hooked up with was here in London. It was a girl who had this rare
Queen.
condition. Yes. She has this rare condition
Suella Braverman.
that her pussy would not stretch. The skin in her vagina wouldn't like. She was even suspecting maybe I'm a lesbian because a penis will not be able
Is
to
this
get
because
in.
though she was a child? Is that?
Ah, come on, Chief!
Honestly,
This is.
that is a very good point considering my history. I give you that.
Kat is a fellow
Yes.
paedophile. Yes.
I'm a bit of a perv, but it's only gentlemen I picked that are slightly younger. Slightly
Yes.
younger.
Yeah.
Legal.
Legal. I mean, yeah,
immigrants,
legal,
yes.
yes.
So is Roman Polanski Polish?
Yes.
And you're Polish.
Yes.
And you both have similar kind of a sweet tooth
abilities,
for the children.
abilities to filmmaking.
Yes.
Yes,
So I met
yeah.
this
A great
little
eye.
Brazilian boy, Gino, he must have only been 12 years old when I met him.
Yes.
He was
yeah.
23 when we hooked up first.
23.
Yes, I was 30 years old. So
Okay,
it's just
that's-
mere 7 years difference. And besides, he looks very old anyway.
He
I look
looks
very
wrecked.
young.
He does look wrecked. Yeah, he's
so-
been through the gamut. But who else have you got over there? And
Well, no, hold
Louis-
on.
yeah.
Hold on now. We're getting to the bottom of something here. So you're in your 20s. There's this lady in London.
Oh,
and,
yes.
and her vagina didn't stretch,
No,
said.
you can just put like a little pinky in there. That's it. And above, she told me that both her and her sister had the same condition, that the skin wouldn't stretch. It's a different type of skin.
And did you say, I'll have to, the proof is in the pudding, I'll have to shove it up the sister as well, or did you take her word for it?
No, I just took a word for it. She was
Type-
actually really clingy. She wouldn't leave my house after the hookup. And then like I had to
Yeah.
pretend I'm going to work, but I just did the rounds around my block. And then she was immediately messaging me after saying, hey, can I come over and bring you lunch? And I'm like, you just left like 2 hours
Nice.
ago.
And did,
it's just a tight vagina.
That's when I knew I'm
noises.
good at this shit.
oh, you're a bouse.
Yeah.
Catnip a bouse.
Yeah.
But don't do that. Don't make
This is
those
why we
noises
don't have
at
women
you.
on the podcast. I don't
Oh,
want
God.
to be turned
This
here.
scorpion
This is-
woman has
yeah,
been-
scorpion woman.
Oh,
mother
God,
of
this
God.
is good. So you've stuck your little pinky up that lady now, and does part of you think in that start, like, as a Polish woman, do you think I want to get the whole bloody kit and caboodle up her, and this is not doing it for
sure,
me?
yeah.
Right, okay.
But it was also like good little, dip for the first time. Like it's just like
a little taste.
a little
Yeah.
taste.
So
and
paint
then-
the pi- it was just a.
It was just, yes, I mean, I know you don't really know the anatomy of a woman that
Okay.
well, but it was just a little hole, and normally it stretches
Yeah.
you can even put
You can put you put
bigger,
a bike in there.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
especially mine.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
You
yeah.
put Peter Dinklage up there
Yeah.
if you got the right.
So it was okay, right.
It just wouldn't stretch.
It was
you
a
know?
medical condition.
Yes, it's a medical
A medical
condition.
affliction.
And
yeah.
so, was there part of you then that said, "Do you know what, to this girl, because her vagina's as tight as two coats of paint, she's she's saying to
It's
you.
a dream. It's a dream for the micro penis, I guess.
Absolutely,
Yes,
yes.
yeah.
No, I've a few friends now that'll I'll send her away. But so she's put that, and then she's trying to bring you food, and she's clinging all. And do you just tell her, "Would you ever fuck off"?
No. I just said, hey, we need to leave because I got to work, and
Right.
I didn't. But yeah.
Yeah, so you just go, okay.
And
But-
did-
You know that time of in the morning when somebody overstays their welcome. I'm paranoid actually. Whenever I hook up with someone and I'm staying there in the morning,
I can't believe you're still here now.
yeah.
it's been 15 minutes.
Yeah, but yeah,
Get the hell
yeah.
out.
Yeah, but see, that wouldn't, So what was that you said there? So when they won't leave.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that's why
I'm
you
paranoid.
like. That's why you like the young boys because they have to go to school.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay,
8 o'clock.
that's
But I
Yeah.
like to go
yeah.
to someone else's house, and I leave actually extremely early.
Right.
And then people are like, "You want to stay for breakfast?" I'm like, "No, I need to go because I'm so paranoid. I'm overstaying my welcome." So then,
Right.
like, actually come across as strange.
Right, okay.
Like
Oh.
any other
That's-
symptoms didn't really show
that's
it
a
yet.
man's
we,
dream.
we have a few Polish there in Ireland who are kind of overstaying their welcome.
Oh, you dirty
What the
chief!
fuck? Yeah. Well, there you go. That's what the riots in fucking Dublin were about. Well, not so much Polish people, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, so the woman with the tight vagina.
Yes. You
Do
seem
women-
extremely interested for it.
I am. I mean, because it's a fascinating concept, a vagina that won't
won't
Stretch.
budge.
that won't budge.
Well,
yeah.
it's just like a vagina. It's like a kind of a Rosa Parks type vagina. That's like, I will not be
right.
moved.
It was taking a stand.
It was taking a stand and said, I'm not going to be shoved around by some
Right.
Polish scorpion woman who wants to.
So
Would I have to change my name from cat to Scorpion?
Scorpion
woman?
Scorpion woman, yeah.
Well, so that was your first experience with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it wasn't your last.
No.
Right.
So you're playing the field now. You've got your men and women.
But are you a pansexual?
Well, yes, because I want to make sure that the non-binary folks know I'm open
Right.
for business. Yes.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
you rooting around in Mike's
Kitchen.
kitchen
I walked
cabinets
in there and she had a
looking
frying
for
pan on her head. And I said, Jesus, Berlin has got to this woman.
Right, yeah.
But so so if there was a transgender person, because Rob is actually, didn't you say that are you going to transition to being a woman?
I mean,
Because he's
Considering
circumcised
it,
already,
yeah.
so half his cock is already gone.
right, yeah. If I did make the move, I know for sure I'd have one of those immovable vaginas. But
I think that'd be cool. I mean, I've been actually researching recently of like, the intersex peeps. And like,
I'm intersex.
if I
as well.
wouldn't be judged for it, I mean, if one day I would love to try to have a penis and a vagina at the same time.
Really?
That it's possible physically. So
Okay. So,
there's even genres of porn that I have not explored that feature that. Yes.
intersex.
Yes.
so that's like it's a Hermione Granger or hermaphrodite.
Yeah, nobody
Well, you
uses
can't
that term
say that
anymore.
anymore,
Yes.
Mike.
Oh, is hermaphrodite gone?
No,
Yeah.
it's intersex. now.
Hermaphrodite
Oh,
Granger.
it's intersex.
Yeah.
Intersex, yeah.
Is Hermaphrodite, was that some sort of
It's
a
a Greek god. so-
Greek? One of Socrates' young boys he used to. No,
He didn't know where to put it.
so a penis out of it. So you're thinking about getting a cock put in,
Why not have best of both worlds? No.
right? But so, and this is just positing here because Chief is half thinking of getting rid of his one. He could
Yeah,
lob
well, I
it on.
don't use
He
it.
could lob it onto your snatch there now, and sure to be all. Then we'd be kind of
Yeah.
cooking with grease then.
We would be, yeah, we would. But interesting stuff. I think I might have said this on the podcast before. My mother's a nurse.
Yep.
And back in the day, they had this. A child came in with stomach. A boy. It was a boy. A
You
young
knew
boy.
The only thing she'd be nursing now is a gin and tonic.
God, yeah, she's,
Between you and me.
yeah, God, yeah, she'd leave it
Classic.
listening to this. But this young boy came in, 7 years old, with stomach cramps, and they brought him into the. They were like, "Well, we'll go bring him for an X-ray or an MRI," and the results came back, and he had a womb.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
So you'd like that?
A womb. I already have one.
Do you? Okay.
Right,
Well, we've
okay.
seen no
I hope
evidence.
so. Yes.
But
I mean, I don't care. I'm not gonna have babies anyway.
You're not gonna
so-
have babies.
No.
Ah,
Babies.
Cass.
You're not gonna have a litter
I
of kittens.
surround myself with children all the time. I don't need another one to take care of.
That's true.
Oh.
That's true. So you don't want a little litter of your own
No.
little
I-
cats.
no.
I suppose you do seem to have an odd fascination with the tightness of a vagina and then a child would
ruin it,
would
yes,
make
yes.
snot
So
of
you,
you.
is that what you don't want your vagina decimated by a?
No,
youngling.
no, I just don't see that. I like kids, but just like don't want to have one at home, you know.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I'm the same now. Yeah, I don't want to tempt fate there, but
Too busy
so
with other
too
shit.
busy.
Yeah.
You are very busy. Yeah, but
Speaking of busy,
yes.
speaking of being a busy little bee, you were in my hometown of Kilkenny.
Oh yeah, what were you doing
yes,
there?
Yes, yes. I was doing another spiritual retreat.
Yes.
This time called Iboga. This is an African medicine from Gabon.
They let them into Kilkenny.
Yes, yes. They drove me in a in a truck.
Right.
Yeah.
In a trunk. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than ayahuasca, but similar. You kind of this one is more like a grounded. It kind of tasted like eating sand.
I'm glad you said sand there. 'cause,
I was about to. I thought you were
'cause,
going to say
I
something
have
else.
to bleep out things on this podcast.
Yes,
and
sand.
You'd be making work for me there, but
But you've eaten sand before.
Yeah, obviously, but this one was.
it's a delicacy in Poland.
Yeah.
Down to the beaches and
Once
Yes,
again
it's
for
and
dinner,
pebbles.
Yeah.
we will be having sand.
sand.
Come get your fresh sand, sand cones, and just everyone. Just,
Yeah,
With a sprinkle of
that's great.
pebbles, yes.
Yeah.
I suppose that sometimes a woman down below deck now there can be a sandy taste. Would that
Sandy
be? Am I
look.
right in saying
A
that?
sandy taste.
Do you know when
I
you
don't think I've ever went down on someone who has a
do you know when
sandy
you decide
taste.
to give a woman a kiss on her
Right.
on her front bottom down there and I'll smooch, and then sometimes maybe it's they've just been to the beach.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, maybe.
And there's a few crabs.
You
running
saying like
around.
there's crumbs in it or like?
Well, no, there's just you'd
Like
lick it
sandy?
there, you'd lick it there now, and you'd be like, Jesus, that's kind of there's a seafood like that. It tastes like kind of like oysters or something.
You mean fishy? Okay.
right.
Yes.
Yes,
Not
sorry.
sandy. I thought like sand doesn't have a taste. You know.
Does it not? But it has a texture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So you were eating sand in Kilkenny.
I was eating sand in Kilkenny.
So did you go to Kilkenny just to
Eat
yes,
sand?
Yes.
Iboga?
Yes. Yes.
How did you find out about this?
Yeah. What the
Christ.
what the hell, Cat?
I feel threatened.
Right. Yeah. So, how did you find out about Iboga?
The internet, yo, of course. Iboga actually has a. So when I did ayahuasca in Peru, wearing that diaper and
Yes.
bringing like an industrial-sized bucket while everybody else was wearing white clothes and had nice,
Yes.
nice preparation, I found out someone in the other room was doing this Iboga thing, and I researched more, and then I was like, where can I do it? And I found out Kilkenny. There's a guy who does these little retreats, and I booked it. I did Dublin and Cork because I've never been to Ireland before, and
Yeah.
then I did the thingy.
But you must tell us about this
the
iboga.
So Iboga was less, I would say, less intense than ayahuasca. In ayahuasca, it was fucking, you were seeing things and realizing a lot.
Yeah.
Iboga, like, I think I maybe didn't take enough, but I was already vomiting so much that I was like, I can't eat any more sand.
Yes. So,
But I didn't shit myself.
You didn't.
No.
so was
for
it in a
change.
house?
That's
was it on a
progress.
farm?
It was
in a
like this
tractor?
kind of like a mansion in the middle of nowhere. Like it was like outside of Kilkenny.
Right.
And then there was 3 of us. We had our separate rooms, and then we got together for the ceremony. We ate the sand in a few rounds, and then you just kind of lay down there in a bed. You have a bucket next to you, and then you just tripping.
The bed in this mansion.
Mm.
And did you
King-size beds.
did
King size, yes. yes.
and did you see anyone? Did you feel anything? Did you get a sense of who's fought the current wars are or anything like that?
No, unfortunately, it was all about me.
Was it?
All about
That's
you,
all
okay.
I care about
So what
anyway.
did you learn
so-
about yourself when you had the sand?
I learned that I need to let go more of control. I think I'm a
Right,
bit of a
okay.
control freak, so
Okay.
there's that. And kind of like I saw like my inner child, like a sad little girl that I guess.
don't
And
tell
I
me you
hope you
tried
didn't
to-
to finger or whatever. No.
Oh,
Gee, what?
It was all about love, okay?
Oh, it was
Everybody
love.
has a different expression of love.
Okay.
So
I mean, having a child inside is fantastic, but
Oh,
Right, but
come
the-
on,
what?
Chief! What the hell?
What?
You can't say that.
I didn't mean it like that.
no, sure.
Please.
I didn't mean it like.
No, so your inner child, little cat,
Little cat.
drinking a little glass
Sauce
of
of
sand
milk.
or whatever you did in Poland.
Yeah.
And do you think that was little cat happy, or was little cat a mopey little Polish
Oh,
lady?
moppy little Polish lady. Yes.
Were ya?
Yeah. I think it's coming from like the fact that maybe like in Poland, obviously we don't really talk much about emotions and you push everything down. I don't think Irish are much different.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a buildup of shit. And my inner child was like, I want to, play and cry and be myself.
Yeah.
And then my inner voice, a 50-year-old Polish man held hands with my inner child and they went towards the future together. And I was like crying And then I vomited again. It's like, boo.
Who was the man?
Who's the man?
You can't skip
That's
over
like
that
my
now.
inner voice. I
Gorbachev.
realized that my inner voice is like a middle-aged Polish man.
You from middle-aged Polish man
Are you
living in your
trans?
noggin.
Does that make you trans then? Is that?
No, it's just an inner voice. It's just my father's voice, I guess, in the head.
Now I see you want to get the cock put in. That's not
Yeah.
you, Kat. That's the 50-year-old.
It's a 50. You're going to come out as a
That's the
50-year-old
50-year-old
man.
chancer
Like,
living
am
in
I
your head.
schizophrenic? Maybe that's what that.
Yes,
I
well,
think you might be
there
trans, Kat.
you could be. There's a very good chance that you're trans. But I swear to God, when are you leaving London?
In 15 minutes.
It's
Right,
15
okay.
minutes because we're going to. I will lay down my life before I will let you leave London without a fresh cock put in your body.
Yeah.
We're going to get
Is
one.
it going to be Rob's?
Well, we could
No,
maybe
I-
get Rob's. Rob's is circumcised, so I don't know if you'd want that. It's half gone as
I
it
don't
is.
mind.
It's half gone. It's half.
It's half rotted off as it is.
It's on its way out.
But wait, there's a fella upstairs that lives upstairs, and one of my roommates. His name is Scott Thompson. Now he's half Japan Asian, and then half Scottish. And I know that he sleeps up there, and he's quite weak, so we could get up there,
Well,
cut
cut
the-
off his cut.
cut the cock off him, stick it on catnip.
Yeah.
Let you go out the door. Maybe do you want to keep your vagina?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
What about Dizzy? Where's Dizzy?
We have a dog, Dizzy,
Would you settle for a dog's penis?
but like
Is
don't like
that
a little pink, like
No.
a little pink
No.
lipstick?
No,
No.
you
Has
wouldn't.
to be a human one.
Has to be a human one.
Right,
Right.
okay.
Because
Trying to look.
I saw the other day a video. I was on this podcast, and you know they show you mad videos at the end of the podcast to just freak you out. I think your mama's house used to do it.
Wait,
Huh.
my mom.
No, there's a podcast.
Oh, that podcast, right?
Not
okay.
your mother.
My mother.
All
okay.
your mother ever does is sucks on a fucking pint of gin like a sucky calf.
Okay, I'm glad it went in that direction.
And
yeah.
fucking
No, stop.
look at old pictures of Ray Darcy. That's
Yeah,
all your
there we
mother
go.
does.
Yeah.
And they showed me a picture, a video of a fella. He got this little blade thing, and he was just looking in the mirror like this, and then he just pulls out his thing, and he just cuts his
No.
cock. I swear to God. And then he
Wow.
just goes like this, whoop, and cock comes off, and then he puts up his cock and puts it up to the camera.
And was that Bruce?
And
was that Bruce Jenner now? Or
Huh?
was that?
That was not Bruce Jenner, but all I know is I looked down and I felt between, and I'd come.
Where Shane once was.
Pride rose where shame once was. So tell me this now. You were in Kilkenny. This is my home. Now I wouldn't like to think of my parents,
They were very hospitable when I was there.
were they?
That's the
You
side
met
business.
Mike's.
No. They were running that trip.
Oh, they're in the sand
Yeah.
business,
That was my parents.
right?
Getting you high and getting you to fucking tickle your inner child. Because I was thinking I wouldn't want Betsy Rice running into a Polish scorpion woman who believes she's owed a penis.
Yeah. So, okay, you're eating sand in Kilkenny.
Yeah.
How long does the trip last?
Like 8 hours.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It's long.
I would not.
And then
be
you
able
don't
for
sleep
that.
till 8 a.m. because it's like it's an upper, and then you basically sleep all day the day after, and then you went to like process and write shit down. But I was at that point I was like so bored. I was like, can I watch something? And you don't have access
Yeah.
to your phone for next day or your computer. You just meant to process. But
You
I was
sleep all
like,
day. You do a bowl
well,
all
else to
night.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because I did 7 grams of mushrooms once, which I was
Wow.
told is
But that's a bit excessive, just a tad.
it's way too much.
Yeah.
But I did it with
Why?
a shaman. There was a fella, Northern Irish fella, who told me about this story. He had met a toad.
It's Jerry Adams.
It was. Do you know what Jerry Adams is? He was the former leader of ISIS, but the IRA. Sorry,
Yeah.
but I this Northern Irish fella, and he gave us this whole thing, and he told us this story about how he met a little toad, and he had befriended the toad, and he scraped off the
licking the toad shit. I've heard
Yeah,
about this.
toad
Yeah,
venom.
yeah.
But this lad anyway, he's king of the toads. He's telling us this, and then he was there with his wife, who was like 20 years older than him. So it felt like she had put some sort of a hex on him because similar to what
You'd be into. Yeah.
with this kind of Pied Piper thing of
Yeah.
luring children with your Polish songs. But so anyway, they give us 7 grams of mushrooms, me and a few other friends, and we lie down, and they have a fire there, and it was in cacao and stuff. And then it was unbelievable for a while. I was like going through time and space, and I believed myself to be a black woman.
Wow.
Yeah, like I was like, I am
Rosa Parks.
a black woman.
Yeah.
No, Precious.
Precious.
But Lizzo. But no, but I felt like I was a black woman. It was all this stuff, but it was very fun.
I'm sure it
have
was,
you ever
yeah.
changed identities when you were?
No. I was always kind of myself. Or like I wasn't there even. It's more like you're seeing shit.
Right. Yeah.
It's a really brave choice, I would say, for to be a black woman.
Thank you. Yeah, and that's what I
You're
said.
brave.
No one has. There's a lot of people I've said this to that have not had as positive response.
Yeah. No, I really I
Um,
admire you for that choice.
Well, I was like, I was,
Yes, queening.
yes,
left,
also,
right, and
you're also a
centre,
queer black woman, I assume. Yeah.
oh,
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
pansexual
yeah.
black
Yeah,
woman
yeah.
who
Nice.
wanted to get a penis. put in.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Nice.
But then when I came down off of that high of being
That
a
high
black
horse.
woman, yeah, I got very depressed and had a bad come down.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that?
Not after this. No, I mean I've experienced that before, yes, but not after these drugs. No.
Not after the iboga.
No.
Because you knew that there was no way you could ever be a black woman.
Me?
Yeah, maybe you were just really disappointed.
Well, no, sure. If Wacko Jacko could become an old Asian woman, then I could certainly become
Right.
a black woman.
Okay, yeah.
Because wasn't there that Rachel Dolezal or something?
Dolezal, do you know Rachel Dolezal?
Yeah, she was a white woman who kind of... And Justin Trudeau became a young black boy, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did
I
he?
think it was Indian.
Indian.
Oh,
I think
was
like
it?
yeah.
Became an Indian. So no, I think I could do it. But anyway, I felt these things. But then my thing with the trip is then the come down into this kind of just hollow, like life is meaningless. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then
I
you came
know.
down. You came down off the Iboga and you woke up in Kilkenny of all places.
Yep.
Now that's not a good place to have a come
It was
down.
actually like the place was really nice. We had a massive bed, and they like kind of served us. We had a fireplace, and they brought us food to bed. It was it was a bit of a treat. I felt like I live in an 18th century mansion.
It
and,
was a
and
crack house,
sevens.
Yeah. You love the number 18, but
It was a crack house. It's a crack den.
yeah.
It was okay.
Call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
You were junkies.
You were eating sand in the crack den.
You were eating sand in a crack den, strung out on heroin, and you're trying to paint it like a spiritual
It was
journey.
beautiful.
Don't
Right,
piss
okay.
in my pocket and tell me it's raining cat.
So what's next now? You've done ayahuasca, you've eaten sand. You're going to be...
I think the toad has to be next.
The toads,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fucking...
tame
Yeah.
the toad.
So,
Oh, I did peyote as well.
Peori.
Peyote.
Oh,
That's
peyote.
Like,
Is
Yeah.
it a comedian in Berlin? What was that?
Peyote.
Peyote, yeah.
Is that a
A
comedian
Mexican comedian in Berlin.
Berlin you shagged.
Wait,
So peyote, you do that and don't get me. Tell me if I'm wrong on this. You do that in the desert, would you?
Yes, I did in Berlin, and it was not enough. I didn't feel much. It was just kind of things were vibrating. That's it. Also, this podcast is making me sound like a real drug addict. I don't know.
no, not at all.
But to be
Jesus.
fair, Kat, you know what I mean. You're a junkie.
And you are.
And this
Excuse me.
Well,
Excuse me.
no, listen. You're eating sand
I'm
and you're
eating
flying
sand.
to Peru
This
to get
is
spat
my
on by...
spiritual journey, and I feel like
Right, okay. See, listen now. I took shrooms when I was 20, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't been the same since.
wow, in a negative way.
In a negative way,
Yeah.
yes.
Did you overdose as well? Did you do 7
Yeah,
grams?
he used to have black hair.
And what was it gonna?
Well,
here's Dizzy now.
No, so
Oh,
he
yes.
did shrooms. Oh, come in there now.
Come in there now, Dizzy. Come
In
on.
you come.
Hey, how's
Come
it
in,
going?
Kayla.
We get it.
Don't worry.
Do we have a fifth microphone?
No.
Come on.
You hop up here, Dizzy.
Come on
Dizzy,
now.
come on.
Come, Dizzy, let
You're
me check you
famous,
out.
Dizzy. You're a
Come
star.
on, come
Star,
on.
Dizzy.
Welcome to show business, Dizzy. Do a dance.
He was. I don't know if you know. He was in the final of Leicester Square New Comedian of the Year. Yeah,
Damn.
came third place.
And I was
Dizzy.
way above you, right?
He's way above me. Yeah. Well, now that's I.
His big closers, he shags the leg of a chair.
Yeah, I tried to dress up as a chair just to get in there. But so I took what was called it's called like a god
hero's dose?
A hero's dose.
A hero's dose.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Which
took
was
a-
how much we talking?
You took a hero's dose of Calpol, did you?
Yeah. No, I don't remember, but it was considered a hero's dose.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that saying in Batman? You're the hero and you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. What's
Yes.
that?
Wow, that's
You are-
deep.
You're
Man,
you're a hero.
But if you live long enough, you'll live to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I took a
Bill Cosby knows that more than most.
Yes, absolutely. Jimmy Savile.
Yeah. He got out before.
He got out.
He
before
got out
he
a hero.
became a villain.
Yes.
Any famous Polish paedophiles apart from Polanski?
I mean, half of the church, I
You?
guess. I know. I'm not famous
Right,
enough.
Okay, right.
One day.
One day.
I took I got a hero's dose.
Yeah.
And I ended up in a psychiatric hospital for about 4 months. Yeah, not
Damn.
great. So I won't
Psychosis?
be licking any.
Psychosis?
It wasn't psychosis. It was depersonalization disorder. I don't know if you've heard of that now.
I mean, you really got rid of your ego, I guess.
I did get rid of my ego. I have no ego. So
Depersonalization. This
yeah.
is where you'd be kind of like, you'd be looking for personal details from everyone. isn't
Yeah.
it?
I was like Julian Assange, you know.
Yeah.
But I was like Edward Snowden. I look at the weather forecast. I think we're going to be snowed in next week. But anyway, I can't help myself, Carl. I'm mentally ill.
Yeah.
But
Blame it on a mushroom, sure.
Yeah. So I'm just, long story short, I'm in no rush to be licking toads or eating sand. Because I'm terrified.
A cup of coffee and he'd be trying to eat the couch.
Yeah. That's true. I'm off everything.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
off sex. I'm off.
Sex too?
Yeah, well, that's not my choice. But
You don't drink anyway, right?
I don't drink anyway. You're off the booze.
Kat, come here. Could you get one of your bloody gay friends to suck Rob off? Look, look in the camera.
What gay friends? I don't have any gay friends. We Polish, of course, we're homophobic enough.
Yes.
I mean, Rob is not even my friend. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're more of an
What's
acquaintance.
this?
Oh,
No, it's
pectorial.
Some remaining.
That's pure
Right.
milk and Oreos right there.
There's milk and Oreos right there. No, I've got some.
He calls his nipples milk and
Been
Oreos.
working out. Oh, and then he pulls out his belly up. Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's the remnants of my days of working out. But
She was doing a Gabby Mohanty impression
You're
there.
doing you Mahanti to pull off a mask and it's fucking Mahanti. But
Because you weren't invited to the podcast, you have to fucking dress up as
she's
me.
in Dublin at the moment, actually.
Oh, no way.
I told her to keep her head down after those fucking riots. Do you know what I mean?
Jesus, they'll have her swimming in the Liffey before she can say fucking Jalfrezi.
I said, Mahanti, keep your hands to yourself when you're in Ireland. We don't need another riot.
Yeah.
But you're off the booze as well.
I have been off the booze for a few weeks, yes.
What sparked that now?
That actually, I had to stop drinking for the Kilkenny trip for the
So
Iboga.
you had to abstain to clear out your system or something?
Yeah, and then I
Right.
kind of stuck to it because I am having some stomach issues, and it's kind of nicer to not do it. It's weird because my youngest
You're
would have
pregnant.
been so. Yes, you fucking got it. Yes.
Right,
Now, why
okay.
do you think I'm wearing this?
Yeah, okay.
I'm pregnant with your dog.
You're
yes.
Oh,
You're-
Oh, wow.
You had to
met
go on Dizzy.
before. Right.
Dizzy, he was dizzy. You were the rascal.
Yeah.
And it was bonkers. I'm
Yeah.
a genius.
But
You're
I've
a
noticed that
genius.
when you're not drinking, like suddenly you have standards. Sex doesn't happen as often.
I
Yeah.
was going to
Yes,
say,
that-
Kat.
Yeah, I'm not
that is
getting
an
late.
excellent
It's
point.
been months for me.
No way.
That's an excellent
Kat.
point.
Months and months and
No.
months.
How
and I
long?
think last time I had sex was actually with a virgin, which
A
is not
virgin?
ideal.
No.
Hang on,
Kat.
Yeah. Fuck,
No,
I should have said it.
You
on
should
the
not have
podcast.
Please.
Yeah.
You should.
He was 25, so pretty old.
Okay, can just
You're gonna
walk
have-
me through
Whoa,
this.
whoa,
Why
whoa,
was he a
whoa.
virgin? Was he was a magician or something? Was he?
He was a musical comedian. No.
Yes,
Right,
he
okay.
played the
He
ukulele.
played the ukulele. Right. Okay.
What?
No,
You're gonna have to go into some detail
we
here. now.
met, and it was kind of. He put on his profile already on Field, which is kind of like a kinky app. He put on his profile that he is. He doesn't have much experience.
Yeah.
Which I thought, okay, fine.
Right.
It was nice. The date was cool, and then the sex was kind of weird.
I'd imagine
But
so.
was there like, but you're,
It'd be weird if it was great.
but like
Yeah.
the last, you want like for a first time, you want love, you want someone who's soft and
When you're 25, I don't know. I think at that point you're desperate enough to be like,
Was
I
he
just want to
handsome?
get.
Was he a handsome
Yes,
man?
yes.
So did he have? That's bizarre. Did he grow? Was he a Mormon or something?
He was maybe a shy boy. I don't know.
But sure, when he came, he must have nearly put you through the wall, did he?
I mean,
Must have been coming out
I
your
didn't
eyeballs.
even notice. I didn't even notice. I think he came very early, and then I kept going at it, like trying to beat like a dead horse. And I was like, dude, you have to tell me you came. I didn't
Right.
realize. I kept going. I was like, because I thought it was just like a tiny malfunction, but it was like, oh, it's done, dusted.
Done and dusted.
Did he have a
Yeah.
small penis? Because that might maybe deter him from wanting to hook up with women because he was ashamed of his penis. Did
No,
he
I
have it?
would say it was average.
Average. Okay.
And so, And was there a part of you that is this a kink for you?
No, definitely not.
No.
Right.
Right.
It was just kind of strange.
Because I often, when I think of catnip now, I think you roaming the world, straddling every Tom, Dick, and Harry that'll, not in a bad way, but like as in you're a sexually empowered woman.
Yeah, sure,
And-
yes.
But
yes.
was that just?
It's like if I would be a man, you think I'd be locked up, but sure, yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
was that just because you were after drinking half a bottle of gin most nights, and sure you would have got up on a fucking microphone stand kind of a thing? But like, do you know what I mean?
Yes, that is exactly my life.
So
yeah.
now you're sober, and a fear has set in. You're afraid of men. You're skittish. You're running behind bins like a scared little cat.
Look like a rat, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I mean, I guess I don't really hang out till late, and I'm not fucked up
This
to like
is
hook up with
it.
anyone. That's what I didn't realize. That's how sex happens. And then how do
Yeah.
you sober sex with a random
This is why
stranger?
I haven't
It's-
had sex.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's hard, and because when you go on dates, they want to drink, you don't want to drink.
Yes.
And then if they're drunk, there's a weird sort of power dynamic where you're like, because I had a man smooch there.
A man smooch?
Yeah, man smooch.
When?
No, well, we've talked about this before.
Which one now?
The fella outside, he's a comedian.
Ooh.
And he's 24?
You're not that old though.
29?
Yeah, that's okay.
About to turn 30.
Yeah.
And some woman,
Nothing.
some woman at a gig said that she thought I looked 40.
Wow.
And I was,
See, I look
there
really
goes the
young, so I
camera.
get away
Oh
with.
fuck!
Yeah,
There goes the camera.
there goes the camera.
Which
Probably
is
been
we're grand on time as well, so we'll wrap this up.
right. Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's what you should tell
Yes.
a few more people if you don't
Yeah.
want to have a child.
Yeah.
But so you finish your story there
But
now.
no, I've told you this story,
Yeah.
and he's this bisexual comedian,
Mm-hmm.
and he
I'm gonna start
was-
googling now. Who was it?
Yeah, I'll show you a photo of him after I think you'll like him. I think you will like him. But he was drunk, and I think that's when his bisexuality comes out. It's dormant, he has a few scoops in him.
Or maybe he just needs a bit of Dutch courage. That's what it is. It's like
That's what
yeah.
a bit of Polish courage. But the but yeah, he had his hands all over me, and I was like, I can't do this, because it's a weird dynamic,
Yeah, you feel like you're taking advantage of someone.
Exactly, yeah. Everyone,
I mean, depends how many drinks they had, I guess. If they had just like
he
a
was
couple
slaughtered,
to... Oh,
yeah.
yeah. What hands? He was
Yeah.
moving his... He was
Yeah,
asleep.
you need to be
Yeah,
slaughtered
yeah,
to
yeah.
find this
Rob,
attractive.
he was
Yeah.
asleep.
He was asleep.
Like
He
a
was,
puppet.
yeah, he was asleep.
I
Yeah.
like you, Rob.
Yeah.
I like you too.
Here, listen, I have witnesses.
I feel bad about this.
Yeah. So I didn't, because I'm a good person,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Um.
And speaking of good people,
Yeah.
Catnip has been with us today.
Yes.
Yes.
A fantastic guest.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Very
Yes, sir.
funny.
Hilarious.
Polish queen. Great comedian. One of my favorites.
What's your
Give your Instagram.
Catnip Presents with a K.
Catnip presents with a K. K for ketamine.
Yeah.
And there you go. Special K. And where can people find you now, other than in a kind of some kind of a hut in Guatemala, sucking on the toes of a 70-year-old man?
In a sandbox down at the local playground.
I guess in prison soon, but
Yes. Okay.
on all the socials, I guess. Yeah.
On the
Insta,
socials.
YouTube,
Okay. Any
all that.
shows? Tour.
Yeah, we have actually split bill in
We have a
London.
split
yes.
bill in
Hey!
London. Me and Catnip.
How could you forget about that?
And this is it. Myself and Catnip. I don't know why I'm looking in the camera. It's shut off.
Yeah.
Myself and Cat have a show in London on January.
Dizzy's gonna open.
I want to say
Yeah.
I want to say 15th or 14th. Fuck, I forgot.
15th or 14th. We'll check it for sure
15th,
and get it
I
down.
think.
December.
No, January.
January, okay.
At Don
January.
Murray.
We're doing a split show.
9
Come
p.m.
by to the show. It's going to be very, very funny. We'll both be on ayahuasca
Crack.
and peyote and
Yeah.
and stilts. So we'll see you then.
I'll be a poster every
Yeah,
Sunday.
he'll be a poster every Sunday.
Yeah.
And he'll be at Tommy Crotton's house on Tuesday mornings doing sit-ups.
Yeah.
So we'll see you there.
See you
Bye-bye.
there. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.